same as we're doing all the time. We got the two currents. We got the one classic. The classic we went through and done a poll. Mandel and Vamps won, so pretty fucking aggressive battle, and I was pretty keen on that one myself. So, and then we got Sturdy and Shadz. We got number one versus 30G's number one technically. So that's a pretty fucking good battle too. And then mattakript versus cryptic, which is fucking won the battle of the day. So I think we'd pick three pretty good ones there, eh?
Definitely.
It's a very interesting week, man. I came into the week thinking it was going to be really simple, and then I re-watched them because I was at the event for two of them for the 30G battles, and then I went in blind for Mandel versus Vamps, and for the two battles I had already watched, I changed my mind several times again this week. It was one of those ones that I wasn't expecting to be as hard as it was, but I'm happy with the decision I landed on. It was just it was tough.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah,
all of them could go either way, and they did go other ways than what I judged. So yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
My opinion changed.
Go on.
Sorry.
No, okay.
I was just going to say mine changed for both of those two 30G battles. My opinion's completely from when I was watching it live. So,
that's exactly what I was going to say.
That's
exactly what I was going to say. Yeah. Yeah, from being in the event and feeling the energy, you're like, 100% it's that person. Then you actually sit down, critique it bar by bar, and you're like, oh, actually.
Yeah,
so, yeah. I did the same thing. Exactly the same thing.
Interesting week we got ahead of us.
So, this is a good way to actually catch those bars. You got to listen properly.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. That's exactly right, yeah.
We're giving the those battlers the respect they deserve, so yeah. Because on the day, it is hard to catch everything. Everyone's had a drink. The atmosphere's huge. Usually, like, you get the laughs, and then you could have this well-crafted, smart bar, and it's echoes. So,
goes over their head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the footage, it shows up. You can't hide from the footage. It's always there.
No, you can't. Not at all.
That's right. That's right.
You can always pause, rewind on the footage where you can't do that live. You're like, hang on a second, what was that? And go back and listen to it, and it's like, oh, dude, that was so hard.
Yeah, and you can think about it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love being there live, but it is a whole different ball game doing it like this, which I like to now. Like I didn't like them as much, but doing this now, I liked watching them more. I just liked watching them live. It was the atmosphere, the whole
community.
Yeah.
I've always said the atmosphere of watching the battles live is different to watching it on a screen, and it's always better in my opinion. It's just crazy good fun, but I've always had an appreciation of watching them back, and I think it's dope that I'm getting to do that even more so through this. So it's been fun.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, man. Especially like when you're part of the team that organizes the battles. Like from my point of view, it's almost like watching something you've created come to fruition. So it's like being in there live. You can ask any battler, and from all the battlers that I've spoken to, they're all like, nah, man, live. But when you actually rewatch it and you're like, dude, actually, that was pretty, like watching the 30Gs battles this week, man, like I was so proud of the product. You know what I mean? Like, not that, watching the Breaking Bread ones, I didn't enjoy them because I thought they were dope, but it's just that little bit more proudness of, that was something we put together.
Yeah, of course.
While we're on that, give a shout out to Real Talk, fucking all the other leagues, FBL, Watch Your Mouth, Breaking Bread,
OMC.
OMC, I forget that one all the time. Sorry, fellas.
OMC.
So OMC is all on beat battles in Melbourne. Yes. They only do on beat battles as far as I've seen.
And throw that one in there because I knew I was going to miss it. But yeah, big shout outs to all you guys. Without you, we can't do shit. So.
That's right. And if there's any ones we're forgetting, please holler at us. Send us a message. We'll say it every week. Let us know what battles you want to watch. You want us to watch each week, and we'll be listening.
Definitely.
Yeah, 100%, especially for the classic battle. I think it was good to put it out there to see what people wanted to hear. Unfortunately, they didn't get back to us until the 11th hour, but it was still good to have that feedback to see, what other people are interested in us doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It helped us sort it out the list for a couple of weeks too, I think, because I just went second and third will be next week's and the week after. So, because there are obviously battles that everyone wants to see in some format. So,
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the order of the battles we're watching today?
I just want to give a shout out to 420, Gav, Investor Designs and everything else.
Yeah.
Don't forget about them.
Yes.
We got a new banner that's on it.
The new background.
Yeah.
Shout
New
out
logo.
Investor Designs, incredible. We love it. I'm gonna try and move around as much as I can so you can catch the logos here
Actually,
and
We
there.
do have a new banner that's at the bottom of the Twitch that's got every logo. So
Oh,
That looks
awesome.
sick.
Shout out anyone who's on the Twitch, or if you're checking this out later on and you're
Yeah.
watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're dropping your comments, what you think of our votes and what you thought of the 3 battles we watched this week.
yeah.
And subscribe so we can get to the 100 followers.
Yes.
Also,
yes.
I'm going to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, Amber Region, who have teamed up with me big time for my next battle coming up very soon. Going to be announcing that in the next 2 or 3 days. So awesome stuff.
Nice one.
And my battle versus Vanek will be out when this podcast is over. So
6:30 p.m.
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah. Bit of a
And you
delay
got
last
all this
week.
battle content. What a beautiful time to be a battle fan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's a
consider.
good thing.
Yeah, I do want to apologise to everybody, and especially you, D, that due to the injury last week, it kind of pushed everything back a week. So, but yeah, it will be out 6:30 tonight. It's already scheduled, already uploaded, ready to go.
Sick.
It's worth the wait.
Oh.
Don't stress about it.
Mm.
All right, I reckon we should start with number 1, 30 versus Shadz, 1 versus 1.
Boom, boom.
Sweet. Let's do it.
And I know that 30 number 1 is a bit of a controversial subject with some, but hey, he beat our number 1, so that should show something.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is why
Yeah,
we're talking
100%.
about it. We're here.
Oh,
Pretty in
okay.
pink, blue.
Yeah, pretty in pink. Sorry, my mouse pad
Suture.
is so dodgy. Thank you, man. I'll take that. Okay.
And
Hopefully
I'm
you guys
loving the
can-
fade, bro. Loving the fade.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, the perm's gone.
Pam will be back though. You can
Yeah,
count on
better
that. It better be.
To that Easy E style.
Exactly. Yeah. He's ready.
Yep.
Oh, doing it's Bobber Blue from the Battle Bar. This is episode 4. We got 3 battles to do today. For the first battle, we got Shadz versus Sturdy. I gave Shadz 5-0, nearly gave Sturdy the stage presence, but Shad just fucking murdered it, so. Sweet,
Crazy.
that's me.
Nice.
Yeah. Then we go Deliver.
Hey, what's up? It's Deliver. Just finished judging Sturdy vs Shadz. Fucking dope battle. Give it 3-2 to Shadz. Shadz had the rhymes, the schemes, the metaphors. Sturdy had the stage presence and crowd reactions. Peace.
Very nice, very nice. I like that we got different opinions so far. Go to Big Daddy
Yeah,
Bates.
Yo, what's happening? It's Babes from the Battle Bar. Just finished watching Sturdy vs Shadz. Arguably the hardest battle to judge this week. I gave it 3-2 to Shadz. I believe in the venue on the day, I would have given it to Sturdy. But yeah, watching it and critiquing it properly, bar for bar, both MCs came real hard. But yeah, what a battle.
Nice.
I'll agree with that one too. I did have it the other way around on the day.
True, yeah. Then we go Harlem.
Yo, Harlem here on episode 4 of the Battle Bar discussing Shadz versus Sturdy. This one was a tricky one too, man. My opinion's changed since I saw it in person, much like the Cryptic versus Mattakript battle. After watching it a few times, this is a battle I really love to watch. I am quite certain that Shadz won that one 4 points to 1. Sturdy got 1 point. Here's the scoring card right here. Bam!
Nice. There we go. So odds to finish it off.
Osborne Anomaly. We're here for episode 4. Unfortunately, I have family commitments, so I won't be joining the boys as usual. So my breakdowns will be a slightly longer, and I'm going to start with Shadz versus Sturdy. I gave this battle 3-2 to Shadz. I gave rhymes and multis to Shadz, schemes and concepts to Sturdy, metaphors, jokes and punches to Shadz, stage presence and delivery to Shadz, and crowd reactions and interactions to Sturdy. Shadz was overall more polished, had more material for both rounds, and Sturdy's delivery was a bit overdone in my opinion, and because of this his breathing affected how clean the bars were. While Shadz had more targeted jokes about Sturdy's weight, they didn't take away from the clever concepts behind the bars. And I also know that Sturdy was struggling quite a bit at the time. And while some of his schemes and multis were really good, he had a much better showing against Sweats a battle later. Due to these reasons, I gave the battle 3-2 to Shadz. Thank you.
Yeah,
Sweet. Yeah, very good.
Damn. Probably one of the most different opinions out of the battles we've done so far.
Yeah. Definitely when it comes to the points, yeah.
Let's break it down.
Yeah, we'll let Bates go first. What do you reckon, Bates?
Yeah, man. I like the fact that we judged it so differently. Obviously, is a real tip of the hat to the battlers. It because it was such a hard matchup to judge. Could have gone either way. On the day, it was given to Sturdy for the win. And it looks like I think all of us judged in Shadz's favour. So again, it just goes to show the replay value of a battle. Also, that when you are in presence of the battle happening and it's all live, and the energy from the crowd and the energy from the battlers, you can be very persuaded by that on the day. So going back to watch it, it really made me, critique it bar by bar because it was that hard to judge. But the one thing I will give, and I said it in my top 10, there's no one that can control a crowd like Sturdy, bro.
Yeah, I fully agree.
I had it for Sturdy on the day. Like I was there, and his presence and how he bellowed out that first round just got everyone's attention. Everyone was like, holy shit, he's not here to play. And the fact that he was going through some stuff and put himself out of it and got it together that well before the event, I was pretty impressed with him too, because, we know he's going through some stuff. But Shadz is just too polished. Too many jokes, too many good things in there. When you actually listen to the footage back, you can't. But Shadz was dope too, but as Osborne said, he was running out of breath and points. He bellowed a little bit too hard in some, but it's a fine line because, hey, I love the way he does his stuff. But, yeah, you've got to have full breaths, and otherwise you just don't hear the bars, and it will affect you getting your judgment. But on the day, clearly, it didn't matter. He took the win. But I agree. On the day, I gave it to Sturdy all day. Shadz, though, clearly had the better multis and schemes and bars, in my opinion. But, no one can control the stage like Sturdy, so I gave it to him.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
What about you, Blue?
Yeah, I'll go next. Sorry, my bad. I don't know. I just felt like Shadz fucking destroyed him, to be honest. Like, Sturdy had so much energy, but Shadz is just so funny and just so, like, every shot hit. Every time he was speaking, I was like, this cunt's elite. So, yeah.
He is definitely elite, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he took our number one spot in current, so there's a reason for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's got that replay value, man. I'll tell you why I voted Shadz 4-1. So Sturdy got the 1 point for crowd reaction and interaction. Can't deny he had the crowd in the palm of his hand. But and I love some of his bars, like the Simpsons bars and all that stuff. That's the reason why I think he had the crowd in the palm of his hand. He's saying these bars that aren't as smart as Shadz. They're going to be picked up immediately and digested immediately on the day. And people, no matter if they're a little drunk or if they don't know like too much about culture or whatever, they're going to understand pretty much everything Sturdy said. And like you said, Deliver, the underdog story of what was happening to him. Most people knew what was happening on the day, and it was even referenced by Shadz in the battle. So I think
I was pretty impressed with that.
Yeah, and just commanding the room like that, it was special to watch. But after watching it back, it was undeniable. You could say that it was all fat jokes and that gets a little boring, and that's a fair enough comment for sure. But he hit it from so many different angles. It was so clever.
Shadz
I think it
was
was,
disappointed.
yeah.
You'd be like,
yeah,
hey,
fact.
where's Shadz?
Yeah. I think
be
it
like-
was underappreciated on the night because, like I said, it's a little bit smarter writing than Sturdy's. It goes over people's heads just how smart it is. And so even like the best example is at the end of both of his rounds, he said time to da 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 and would keep going. But he told me at the end of that night, he's like, man, the crowd was already like just assuming it's time. And I thought that was really going to hit. But both rounds, you can see the crowd already clapping as he says time. And they don't catch the scheme that he's about to go into. And it's just so fucking clever, but very underappreciated on the day. Most people didn't even hear it.
Yeah.
So
makes
to be
sense.
honest with you, when we choose our, we go through the 3 battles and we choose our favorite bars from one of the 3 battles. That was actually my favorite part. So that where he's like time to talk about, and I'm like, man, I was filming. And I was like, oh, next, and then he was, I had to quickly go back to him because I was like, dude, that was the best. That's the best concept. Like, because everyone's, like the whole 360 time cunt and, all that, or time mum or something like that. But that I've never seen before.
Yeah, there's a million flips on it's that time of the year, but the time that was the most clever time cunt flip I've ever seen.
Agreed.
But that's why he's got number 1. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that we got him up there. Even though he didn't win that battle, he proved, he maybe should have. But full respect, I'm taking nothing away from him. Like he's a G, and he knows I love watching his battles because of his performance value. He's entertaining as hell, and that matters a lot, obviously.
Yeah.
When I've spoken to him about that battle, he's like, oh, I've watched it back, and I think Sturdy took it. I think he's just hypercritical of his own, like we all are. Oh, I messed that up, or I messed that up, because what should have been there or what shouldn't have been there. But yeah,
but he's very humble bloke. He doesn't
very much so. Yeah, which makes him that much better.
Exactly. Yeah. Full respect, but now we'll move on to the next one. This one here got battled tonight. What's your award called at 32s there?
It's the Carnivore Lords Bars Award. It's basically for the best spitter of the night. Whether like they just have one of those rounds where it's flawless rounds. It can be a flawless battle where there's no chokes. But it's the Carnivore Lords Award.
And mattakript took that out.
Mattakript did take that out. Yes, he did.
So I thought, this would be a good battle for us to showcase for the 30D one, since he got the award. But how do you feel battle? This one is probably a bit different for most people.
Yeah, a bit different, quite intense in its own way. I love both these battlers in their own right. I think they're both very clever. Shout out to mattakript, man, because watching this back, it made me reconsider. I feel like I should have had him in my top 10 current, somewhere around 10, 9, 8. He really could have been in there with a few of the other names that I had in there. He's a very clever man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You ready?
Start then.
So just before we do
from the Battle Bar on episode 4.
Sorry, just before we do play it, my apologies. Mattakript, he's very much like Shadz. He's very humble, and he was like, when we gave him the award, he was like, "Oh, are you serious? Like, as if you're not going to give it to somebody else." And we're like, "No, bro, you did. Like, you took arguably the biggest scalp in Australian battle rap this year. Like, you performed so well. You beat Cryptic." Like, so
someone that's not overly known in battle rap to be cryptic, that's impressive, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, just also like the one thing we'll talk about in the breakdown.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, sweet. We'll do Harlem first.
Yo, what's good, people? Harlem from the Battle Bar. We're on episode 4, and we're talking mattakript versus cryptic. My opinion has changed since I first saw this in person, and after watching it several times, it was a hard one to pick, but I've given my scores right here. Mattakript 3, cryptic 2. Word up.
Hey, it's Babes from the Battle Bar. Just finished watching mattakript versus cryptic. Cryptic is an absolute beast, man, but mattakript, wow, like came prepared for that shit. My judging for this battle was 3-2 to mattakript. Dude is just a beast.
What up? Just judge mattakript versus cryptic. Fucking entertaining as fuck battle. I'm giving it 3-2 to cryptic. Matter had the rhymes and metaphors and fucking some dope ones at that. But cryptic had the schemes, the stage presence, and the reactions. I think he's just full artistic the way he does it.
And then we got mattakript versus cryptic. I gave mattakript the win 4-1. I gave cryptic the delivery because the way he delivers is dope. But mattakript was just much more enjoyable to watch.
Next battle on the agenda, cryptic versus mattakript. This was definitely the battle of the event for me. Brilliant debut from mattakript, just incredible and one of the best live battles I've seen. I gave this battle 3-2 to cryptic. I gave rhymes and multis to cryptic, schemes and concepts to cryptic, metaphors, jokes and punches I gave to mattakript, stage presence and delivery to cryptic, and crowd reactions and interactions to mattakript. Whilst I saw a lot of criticism for cryptic's racist bars and talks about how they were lazy, I actually felt the same way about mattakriпт's battery bars, and whilst they were very clever, that line of attack has almost become a trope for cryptic battles, so I lost a bit of interest the longer they went on. My only stink-face moment of the entire event, however, was the rice cooker bar from cryptic, which was so memorable I almost gave the match to cryptic just for that alone. However, mattakript was really funny, which I didn't expect, and it came with some really strong energy, clean delivery, and incredible projection. I gave cryptic stage presence and delivery, however, as I don't consider this category just who is louder. Cryptic's change of tone from the blasé approach at the start to more of the aggression later on was really effective, and that's why I awarded him this a point. So, I gave the battle 3-2 to cryptic, not to take anything away from mattakript. He's an absolute beast, and I can't wait to see his next battle. But I just think the veteran came through in the end with this battle.
I'll agree with Oz on the battery approach. I have heard a million people do a million different angles with cryptic with the battery approach. He did do some good ones, don't get me wrong, but yeah, sort of played. And I'll say the same about cryptic's, racist approach. Not overly my biggest, fan of that myself, but I'm not going to sit here and judge. People have got their angles, and if you work them well, then you work them well.
Yeah, I think for me, I did not like the angle. For me, it was hard to watch, but I had to take myself away from what he was saying and judge him on how he was doing it, which was very clever. The words, the word play, the punchlines, the schemes, the way he delivered it, it was all extremely clever. But yeah, the context itself wasn't something that I usually enjoy.
I'm the same. I actually like. I think D, you and I have spoken about this. Not on the podcast, but we've spoken about this before. I probably prefer Cryptic's older style battles where he was doing the double time and then he would slow it down and then do it again, and I prefer that style rather than this late it almost like when I was there it took a little bit of oxygen out of the room because it almost because it was like, dude, did you prepare for this, or just because this was Mattakript's first big card battle. Like, he battled in the Street Series and we knew he was dope. That's why he got this battle. But it was like, to start off with, I was like, Cryptic, what are you doing? like Harlem said, you know, it was a little bit hard to watch because I was like, this is not the cryptic I'm used to.
Yeah.
You know, and also I think like I'm one of those people, man. Like I'm a big guy. People know me. I'm all for fat jokes. I love fat jokes as long as they're creative. Right?
Yeah.
You can walk up to anybody and call them fat, and I think that's what Mattakript did with the battery angle. There's a lot of stuff that he said that yes, it's been said before, it's played out, but the way he did it was very creative, and I think that's why, you know, and you know, you can actually hear it. He's actually got flow. It's almost like he's rapping a track, like when he's doing it.
It reminded me of like Cursor when he would jump into a pocket, when he was battling and stuff. He has this natural rhythm, and it did bring life back into the room when Cryptic was kind of taking it out on purpose. That was what he was wanting to do.
Exactly.
He was wanting to make everyone feel uncomfortable, and it was a very powerful move. But I enjoyed.
It's something that hasn't been done before. He's come with something unique and new, and it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I like that. Everyone can battle rap. He could do what he was doing forever, like I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like he has actually chosen to fully change it up and use a different artistic approach. Whether it works or not, it's good to see him thinking. You know what I mean?
That's
like
right.
just actually trying to change it up and do something to become relevant in a different way. Because as I said, I lost my aggression and stuff, so it's hard for me to tone. You know, with the battle rap, everyone wants to see the aggressive one, but getting older, you tone it down naturally, and so is he probably. So that's probably why.
Yeah, well, I guess going from not being a dad, you know, and talking about, you know, how he's going to pull somebody's skull out through their nose and stuff. You know, now being a dad and seeing, you know, the other side of life, he's like, oh, I'm going to be a little bit more respectful in the way I deliver the bars, but they're going to be so much more harsh.
And I do agree with the statement about Mattakript. He has a real sing-song battle flow, which is fucking awesome. It actually is entertaining to watch because you can it's easy listening. I like both. That was a hard battle to judge for me because, you know, it is so hard. But the crowd on the day was so blown out by Cryptic's delivery that he was getting massive reactions. That's
he was.
It was just like, it was neck and neck sort of, and then the reactions, we've only got 5 categories, and it was like, well, Cryptic does win on the reactions, so Cryptic gets the win, but that was close as hell, and I want to mention that.
Yeah.
But I think it's clear. I think we go 2 to 3. I think
I went 2 to 3.
I think overall with the 5, I think it was 2 to 3.
2 to 3 which way?
I think I went 4 to 1 Mattakript. I think Deliver and Oz were the only ones that Cryptic.
Yeah, 3 to 2. So
3 to 2.
3 to Mattakript. First time was all 5.
Yeah.
So that's a dub for Shadz and a dub for Mattakript.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Blue? What's your opinion on that battle?
Yeah, the whole Cryptic's bars are just hard to listen to, and I just didn't think a lot of them were very interesting.
You either hate it or love it, I think.
Yeah, exactly. You either hate or love it. I don't have a lot of energy right now, guys, just so everyone knows I'm pretty sick, but yeah, I wasn't really vibing with it that much. Whereas I thought, like, I never heard the battery thing before, so like I was like, oh, this is dope. This is funny. So yeah. So
I'll also say I didn't know about the battery stuff either previous, so that probably
it
helped.
was a massive thing at one point.
True, yeah.
Long story short, just so like even the new listeners, Cryptic was offered $40 to stick a battery up his behind, and he put it in a condom and did it and got $40. It was on a footy trip.
$40 of his life.
Yes, yeah, and
confident. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say the easiest and the hardest.
Like if and now if you ask the especially the old heads, I reckon there's been at least 25 packs of 24 inserted in him.
Yeah.
by now. So
It was the
yeah.
car battery, actually.
Yeah. You know, and yes, it is played out. But again, if it's creative, man, like, you know, it's not him just going, hey, you put a battle in your bum. You know, it's hey, A, B, C, D, E, F, G plus your battle.
In all fairness, and what Harlem and Blue just said, didn't have any idea about it. So he really brought it back into, talking point. Now the young crowd are getting
That's right.
what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now it's going to be a
So we can
battery.
refresh it, keep it going. Yeah.
But actually, I'll give mattakript, the extra for that. I didn't think of it in that angle. It's like, no, you're just bringing it, you're refreshing it.
Yeah, refreshing.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And you've done it well. So I agree with that. Oh, do you want to move right on to the next one? What are we working with?
Battle number 3.
Vamps versus Mandel.
So we're taking
Yeah,
it
this
back
one-
for this one.
Yeah, this one here, a classic for one reason: the heat. But basically, that's all you can say about this battle, bro. It's heated as hell.
The tension was crazy.
The tension.
And as viewers of this podcast, we hope you go and check out all of these battles yourself and come to your own opinions. But this is definitely one I recommend watching back in full, watching the whole video, not just the audio. It's a slice of hip hop history in Australia, man. This sort of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
I realized in my video here, I say something like it would be a classic. I'm not calling it a classic as in our extra point. I'm just saying I love the heat. To me, it's a you know what I mean. It's a classic.
Yeah.
But not getting my point. Like I realized after I watched the video, it might seem that way, but no.
Yeah.
Well, it was the first time I'd actually watched this battle. I'd heard about it a few times, never really, did anything about it. And then I watched it and I was like, oh, now I know what everybody's talking about. So
Yeah.
You wouldn't think much of it. And also, I'd like to say, rest in peace to Mandel. Poor man, died way before his time.
Oh, true. Yeah,
But,
rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mandel.
He left behind some good battles and a good legacy. So,
Yeah, crazy.
if we can all do that, that's all we can hope to do. So
Exactly. Yeah. All right. We'll start this off with Bates and.
Finished watching Vamps versus Mandel. What an absolute cracker of a battle. Super heated. My judging of that battle was 5-0 to Vamps. Let's talk about it.
Damn.
Why is this not playing? What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Okay, we'll go home.
Hey, yo, Harlem coming in again on episode 4 of the Battle Bar to discuss Mandel versus Vamps. Holy shit, yo. What a battle. I hadn't seen this one before, so it's always nice watching something you haven't seen. Had to watch it a couple of times, though, to make sure I was definite in my choosing. My scores was that Mandel beat Vamps 4-1. This is my scorecard right here. Boop, 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 boop.
okay.
Hi, Osborne Anomaly. I just watched Mandel versus Vamps. I gave that 3-2 to Vamps. I gave Rhymes and Multis, Skins and Concepts to Mandel.
Maltese.
And the rest to Vamps. It was a pretty close matchup, but especially in terms of consistency, Vamps had it. But I think I preferred the actual bars from Mandel. Simple as that. 3-2 Vamps. Cheers.
Rocking that swagger.
Alright, just finished judging Vamps versus Mandel. Fucking violent battle. Gonna have to give it 3-2 to Vamps. He had the rhyme, schemes, and delivery. Mandel had the jokes and reaction. Felt it was a bit weird they had to go to the third. I thought Vamps already had it after Mandel's chokes, but I think it's fucking dope and a classic just for the fucking violence and the entertainment factor that, Vamps wanted to headbutt the crap out of him. Peace.
And okay, so mine's just not playing. That's cool. Whatever. I'll just say what mine is.
Yeah, just let us know.
Yeah.
Let's
that's
start
sick.
with blue.
Yeah. So I did 4-1 to Mandel. I gave Vamps the stage presence and delivery, but I gave everything else to Mandel. They fucking just started to lose the plot after the second round, and I was just like, "Fuck, I don't even care what's happening now. It's just whatever happened then was good enough." So, because they just went all over the plot.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
agree. Mandel forgot his bars a couple of times because of pure anger. You can see it. He's fucking
They
little
were
lash.
fuming.
Oh, they're both fuming. That's why I had to give it to Vamps because I felt like he held it together better, even though he was fuming just as much. He was forking headbutts and
I was sorry to cut you off. I was just gonna say I disagree. I think Vamps didn't keep it together as well as Mandel, and that's just my perspective.
Not while Mandel was battling. He was a bit rude during that part and probably put Vamps off. Mandel off. I'd agree with that. While Mandel was saying
I think battle courtesy is a huge thing, and the getting all up in his face and nearly headbutting him and stuff like that. I think that's going to put anyone completely off. And I don't know all the context or anything, but it put a pretty gross taste in my mouth because I was just like, of course he's going to choke. Of course he's going to have these problems. But what he actually got out, in my opinion, I liked better than what Vamps was doing. I think it was a little bit smarter, a little bit cleverer. But it was a tough one. It was tough.
I've seen obviously I've seen other battles of Mandels, and I feel like they're a lot better than that performance. And for me, Vamp's energy, although being aggressive, and I totally agree. I don't think that would stand up in today's format. Especially in 30 Gs, man, we'd just be like, nah, pull your head in or you're gone.
Yeah.
There's no need for that shit.
It basically didn't stand up then. I'm pretty sure Vamps copped a lot of, no one wanted to put him on cards and stuff because of it.
Yeah, true.
It caused him a few dramas because of how he was doing. And I agree, it can't be done in today's day. No one's going to accept that. Back then, though, and knowing their history, they really probably wanted a punch on rather than battle.
Yeah.
It was just the moment, but I think it got too out of hand, and I think it's just good, as a history battle, to show people how bad it could go.
I think it's a great example of what not to do. I think it's okay sometimes, and it can be very entertaining to bring real bad blood onto the battle realm, but you have to trust that you're going to be professional about it, and you got to be able to trust that this other guy's going to be professional about it, and respect the building, respect the venue, and respect the battle league, because it like you guys were just saying, it doesn't fly in today's day and age. No one actually enjoys it. As an audience member who's seen beef go down and shit like this, we hate it. It sucks, and it's kind of ruins the event. So I don't know. I think if it's that real to the point where you don't know if you're going to be able to control yourself, or you think it might be end up in some sort of argument fight that is real, then I think you need to take yourself out of the battle realm these days. So it's it's a tricky one. While I've seen the notification there, do we want to jump out and back in now, or wait till the 60 minutes?
Can I just say what's been said in the chat quickly, and then we'll jump out and do that?
Yeah.
Couple messages says Vamps lost it after Mandel's first round, and that put Mandels off, as he was not expecting it at all. He should have expected it though. A lot of threats were thrown towards Mandels and his crew from Vamps, and his crew before the battle, as well as Mandels, was a bit off due to expecting a fight. After Vamps is a nutcase, people didn't want to book him, but there was too many grudge battles and moments to create, so people would book him. Bloodsport coming soon to you. Don't be bitter, do better.
So, I can guarantee that Mr. 30 Gs.
It wasn't 30 Gs.
It was Danny.
But might have with this, because people that are heated in person, it is hard to keep your emotions in check in the battle thing. So that's sort of the reason I wanted to put that battle on, is because that maybe doing the Bad Blood tournament at some point, whatever you were going to do.
Yeah, exactly. That was Dusty that said that. Dusky, sorry.
And you might have a few, overheated egos there that you might have to watch. Big Daddy might have to throw them on their heads, but
Bates is known to do that.
What we've actually said is if we are going to do it, if we are going to do blood sport, there's going to be contracts signed and stuff like that. You're definitely not putting hands on anyone. There's going to be security at the event. Because if shit does get out of hand for any reason, it's also going to be a ticketed event, so we can control the number of people there too. Because that's something that can get very out of hand very quickly. And I just want to go on record to say that I'm not a massive fan of it. Shaky knows that. We put it to the community, and the community said that they wanted it. So
I agree. It's a fun watch as long as everyone pulls their heads in and doesn't do that.
As long as it's battling. Yeah.
I'm fully for it if people can control themselves.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. Like, you've got to have trust in the people that you're booking as well. Exactly. So I've actually said to the guys that do want to jump on it, like at the end of the day, this is like, you're not going to ruin the 30G name because you want to be a dickhead. So be prepared that if you do want to get it, like, I don't care about the whole face-to-face thing. I don't care about the whole, getting like the personals and stuff like that. But the moment that either somebody takes a swing or, somebody actually does headbutt somebody or something like that, they'll be banned forever. Like, there's no coming back.
It's fair.
We're giving you a platform to air your grievances. Do it in the format. If you guys want to be a dickhead and go have a punch on, go to a boxing ring. You know what I mean? Like, this is what we do. It can get quite heated even if you do like the person, because they're bringing up personals. So it's only that much more going to be like adding that much more fuel to the fire when you don't like the person.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say it's an exciting event for that also. You know what I mean? Like, I can see the concept for the event. It's a great idea. Just everyone keep your hands to yourselves.
Yeah.
I think that like.
So did
like
that end up 3 votes to Vamps?
I voted 5-0 to Vamps.
Yeah, it was just me and Harlan that went mandel.
Damn, crazy. That's such an interesting one.
Yeah.
It's funny that all this week.
That's a few more times and just didn't handle it when. I know what's his name? Vance was coming at him pretty hard and doing the headbutts and stuff, and it was putting him off.
The only two good men with morals, me and Harlan.
Yeah.
Someone said that.
They just want to see everybody bleed.
That's that age gap.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a bit more compassionate.
You leave it on the field.
Straight up, if I was...
So basically it's hardened versus soft. That's what it is.
Oh,
yeah, too soft.
That's it. Me versus Big Daddy Bads and Bloodsport.
Done, 100%. Let's do it. Let's get it done.
Get cooked.
A battle for the ages. So let's take a quick...
versus old.
Let's take a quick 1 minute break. We'll come back on and discuss our favorite bards of the week.
Osborne Anomaly here with a public service announcement. First and most importantly, on day of recording, it's my Nonna's 92nd birthday. What a fucking G. Shout out to Nonna Carmela. Now, speaking of old bitches, I've got a match up with Maddie Klein. Jan 24th, Bad Decisions Bar, 7 to 11 p.m. It's 30G's first ticketed event called Bar Australia. $10 tickets available at Eventbrite. There's 50 available currently. Get in. It's going to be totally worth your bang for your buck. Now back to Matthew. If you've ever wanted to see a comedy roast from a guy from cruise lines versus an overweight wise guy, look no further. Matthew Klein and I came up together. You know, me as the handsome, incredibly talented, voluptuous Oompa Loompa of eloquence versus steep decline. A Matty Story, the Sultan of slapstick savagery. This is going to be one for the record books, and I need a bunch of you guys to rock up for support, because Whiny Kleiny gonna need every fucking bit of it. What's the deal with shut the fuck up, you're gonna get ruined, cunt? Anyway, look forward to seeing everyone there. Bar Australia Day, Jan 24th. Bad decisions. Osborne Anomaly versus Matthew Klein.
Put a picture of my face in the background and I'll buy teams for you.
Who said that?
You can take a guess.
Mr. 30G?
Mr. 30G. It's a great deal. We'll get him a little animated face. It's such a Mr. 30G's thing to do. Exactly.
100% it is.
Yeah.
I'll just throw money on it.
Yeah.
So we just played the Matty Klein promo from Oz, did we?
Yeah. So that will play on the YouTube. Yeah. So Oz is promoting his battle coming up against Matty Klein.
Looking forward to that, man.
It's gonna be a great fucking battle. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, Matty Klein is a funny fucker, and we all know what Oz can do. So
exactly, yeah.
It'll be interesting. Like Matthew Klein's been in it a while, and he's been out for a while, so it'll be good to see how he comes back.
Yeah, exactly.
He could just come out completely different. So that's what I like about people being gone a while. Say like Cryptic could come back completely different and shock everybody.
Yeah, blow people out of the water.
I'm saying he's just going to be jokes.
Yeah, could be, yeah. Could just be the same. Oz is dangerous, they said in the chat. I agree. Oz is going to go crazy, I reckon. And he's part of the Battle Bar family, so, you know, my money's on him. So, I hope Matty's ready. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, 100%. Matty, like, not taking lightly, bro. You know, like, Oz has now had, I think 2 battles under his belt under 30G. And, you know, it's, as far as we know, it's his retirement battle. And
if he's anything to do with it, it won't be, but yeah.
Yeah, we can talk him into it, I reckon.
Well, fingers are definitely crossed, man, because honestly, somebody with that type of talent, you never want to walk away from what we do.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, and, man, there's so many matchups I can think of where I'm like, dude, I'd love to see Oz versus this person, Oz versus that person. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You know, just because it's us, and I'd love to see Oz versus Deliver. You know, so like, you know, Deliver with that character assassination and Oz with those bars that make you think and the wordplay that he's got, and you know how his references are always current. Like, dude,
a lot of research.
Yeah, exactly.
And honestly, like, I think that would honestly, because, like, you know, we're all mates here and whatnot, but and I know, D, you've said in the past, like, battling someone you actually like, even a friend, can be quite difficult. But I think it would be like, all right, I'm going to be professional about this. I'm going to be professional about this. Let's put on a fucking classic. You know what I mean? Like,
sorry about that, guys.
That's all right. We're just talking about how Osborne's going to murder someone very soon. Jan 24th.
Man, it looks like Jan 24th is going to be like, you know, another massacre in Melbourne, man. Like,
I think it's a must-see event, and if you don't buy tickets right now, like, what the fuck are you doing?
100%. I actually, just before, I did actually check the how many tickets are left on Eventbrite yesterday, and there was only 15 tickets left. So,
shit.
Yeah, so you know, if they go really quick, if they go really quick, we'll you know, Shaky and I will talk about doing a second release. But man, like, get in, man, because those tickets are selling fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Get them.
It's gonna be a crazy
day. We're just under a month away now, so you know, we're getting close to the event, and it's just gonna be one of those things, man. Like, if you're not there, we're going to have a live, and we're going to have, you know, it's going to be video filmed and whatnot.
It's way better.
But again, it's not the same.
Yeah, definitely.
I know a lot of you listeners out there didn't buy your grandma a Christmas gift, so get her a ticket to this battle event.
Exactly.
Bring her along.
Even use the
That's
money
good for the
your
next
grandma
5
gave
Christmases.
you to buy a ticket.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
We'll
right.
even battle along that Anderson Burris tip.
Hey, I'll put grandma versus grandma on, bro. I don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
bring your grandmas.
Yeah. Bades is currently looking for senior citizens who want to get wrapped.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I'll battle a grandma. I'll do it.
Yeah, do it. Harlem would murder a grandma.
But, actually,
Yeah.
you would make a good battler for a grandma. Yeah, you'd
Yeah.
like respect.
Yeah.
Bro, she'd walk up and squeeze your cheeks and you'd go to butter, mate.
Yeah. Oh, I should so convince my grandma to do this.
Yeah.
Start with the promo and then work your way from there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, we better start talking about these favorite bars. Did
Yeah,
anyone
let's
struggle
go to
picking
them.
their favorite bars, or was it kind of locked in after we had seen all 3 battles?
I
Quite a
forgot
few
about
there.
mine, but
Sorry, you all what?
I had a few there, but it wasn't too hard. I felt like these ones are just strong, get good crowd reaction and everything because it's an overall package. There might be some I like more for technicality or multis, but
Yeah.
the one I chose, it gets good crowd reaction with all the above. So yeah,
Yeah, same. I
That's very
have a
fair.
feeling a couple of us might even have the same one, but we'll find out.
we will see. We will see.
I'm gonna start with Oz since he's not here.
Yeah. We got Oz's first ride here.
I'd have hoped at the moment you'd floated ashore that the Coast Guard had gunned down your boat in the water. Because if Matter's gonna croak, we didn't need to save him. It's no matter Matter's gone, there's billions to replace him. But I don't mind if Caucasians dump a load in Thai hookers. Long as we keep an unsullied future for the white woman. 14 words. I did everything that I could have. Still I cry when whites dilute their genes in rice cookers.
Crazy
Good old
bar.
rice cooker.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Crazy
it's
one.
like, it's one of those bars where it's like, that hits so hard, but it's like, that's so,
it's
so
crazy. It's
leaves a
crazy
sour
bar.
taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's painfully crossing the line. Like, back in the day, you weren't allowed to do that. Like,
Yeah.
it's crossing the
Yeah.
line. In a good way.
Deliver, are you holding 3 cans of wild turkey?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Thank you.
It's been a big
What the
day,
fuck
yeah.
are you doing?
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
For anyone who just listens to the audio of this, Deliver is getting fucked up.
Yeah, he's having a good day. It's respectfully.
Drink.
Yeah.
I'm on my 4th already on this podcast. Sorry, fellas.
That's
It
good.
is the bar.
Yeah, I feel like we got to do your
Exactly.
bar next, then, Deliver.
I'll
that's
drink
only
to
fair.
that, baby.
Yeah, boy.
All right, let's do Delivers.
But battle rap aside, man, I'm glad I inspired you. He's like me, in widescreen. My guy, please eat some diet food. He plays NWA on his Dre beats in his psych room, but sorry, rolling through Lorenzo on the benzos don't make you Ice Cube.
Yeah, that's a good bar. I like that one.
It's a clever, well-delivered scheme, and it gets good crowd reaction. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, there were so many moments. So yeah.
Yeah, that was hard.
Few good ones. And so did Sturdy, and so did obviously fucking Cryptic and Mattakript. It was very hard on that part, but I just think
Yeah.
that got a good crowd reaction. And I like the widescreen remark. I think that was pretty good because the owl on the neck, you just saw me.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that worked.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
agreed.
Yeah. All right, do we want to
For
go to the next
sure.
one then?
Let's keep it going.
All right, let's go. We've got Bades up next.
Time to talk about his thick thighs and tit size. Time to talk about his thick thighs and tit size. Shit, guys, I bet your bra strap's hanging on for its life with zip ties. And And if he thinks he's getting away here with his life, then it's lies. He'll be walking dead because I'm killing Shane like Rick Grimes.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Fucking hell.
Bro, then,
that was
like I
hard.
said before, that whole time to talk about, bro,
Yeah.
it just slaps, bro.
Yeah.
And then just the multi after multi after multi was like, oh.
Yeah,
And
crazy
then
punchline.
and then to that punchline of like killing Shane just like Rick Grimes. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Very underappreciated.
Rick Grimes bar is goated. Someone said in chat.
Until now.
Facts. Yeah, that was fucking great. That was great. Do we want to go next one?
Let's keep it rolling.
Sweet, then let's do it. Yeah, all right, my one's right here. Let's go.
And look at it side by side. Look at this shit. Did you copy my neck tat? Look at this shit. You copied my... it's a match, I reckon. Man, he's even tried to capture my essence. But I pack in a sentence a stack of aggression. He packs his with breakfast, snacks and depression. And I don't know how to explain it, but you look like you chew thoughts and digest stress. Built like a fridge with legs. Broken manifest chefs. Yeah, we've got the same tat, but yours looks like a stress test because you're the me that stays home and eats fries with regret breath. And he's a skater boy. Can you believe that shit? I used to skateboard. This is identity theft.
That it's just that I used to skateboard. It gets it every time, bro.
Yeah, it just keeps building and building. Attack, great attack a character.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why. Also, I think people who say, "Oh, it's all just fat jokes," I'm like, "Nah, bro." Shadz like broke it down.
That was character assassination at its finest.
Yeah, exactly. It's so good. It is.
I used to skateboard.
Yeah, this is identity theft. It's just fucking awesome, bro. I loved it.
Whereas like it's me in widescreen. That got me, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I love that one. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's fucking.
But that's
awesome.
what Shadz is all about. He says that shit that tests the boundaries, bro. But maybe not so much as cryptic. But cryptic just dives right in the deep end of it.
Bro.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't even care if there was water in the pool, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Although Shadz versus Zane, he's quite fucking evil in the first fucking bar he says. That's pretty hard.
Great bar. Your dad's
I've actually got so Cryptic was meant to battle Zane at one of our events. Zane couldn't get over. So I've actually on my phone somewhere got Cryptic's rounds, like the video, because I stood in front of him so he could spit his bars, and it it got worse. It's like more racist, more brutal than the mattakript battle for sure.
Damn, yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
All right, well, let's go.
One more left, eh?
Yeah, we got Harlem's.
One more.
All right, let's do Harlem's.
Bear it up.
Let's go. Is that Harlem's on? No, my bad. I was like, wait a minute.
The one with my face in it, because I just can't help myself.
It's awesome.
Yo, Harlem here again. Here's my favourite bars from the 3 battles we watched this week. Check it out.
You fucking high fat consumer. You fucking spice rack abuser. Looking like you got shot with a fried snack bazooka. And I'm glad you told King B to put the pipe back, you loser. But maybe you don't spit Lion King bars when you're a live action Pumbaa.
Yeah, that was actually my pick until because I was like, with the Pumbaa line, you had to have watched his battle before that to know what he's talking about. Like it's real hard if you had 37 his battle before, but because I try to open it up, the other one's more universal and universal. With that one is very you got to watch the 30s last battle, which I still love that.
Yeah. Well. I just came from the perspective that it's my favorite. Being a little bit selfish. But yeah, Goddamn, so many quotables from Shadz in that one.
Well,
not
that's
much to explain,
4-1.
really.
Mm.
Yeah. So congratulations to him. I think that's pretty much enough of the dick sucking of his for one episode.
Yeah, yep. Until the next.
Shadz gets a break for a while.
Yeah, exactly. He's had a couple of weeks of it. Yeah.
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 So let's talk next week, lads. What are we thinking? Have we got ideas?
I'm thinking we're doing an Adelaide event.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, one for the Adelaide people. Haven't exactly locked down who they are yet, but I think we should maybe put out a poll there for all three of them.
If anyone's listening right now,
we've already got the classic one actually, just for the two current ones from Adelaide. I put it in the Watch Your Mouth chat and got a little bit of feedback, but I think if we did a poll or whatever, it'd be more effective.
Yeah, so
yeah, for sure.
Watch Your Mouth
anyone who's watching this podcast, if you want to drop in the comments and let us know what Adelaide battles you'd like us to watch, let us know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And Dusty, yes, you can say that you want one of your battles. That's fine.
It's so fine. Be cocky.
I'm pretty sure, just from memory, it's Head Ice versus Dundee, the next classic one.
Yeah, yeah.
Locked in. I think we came second in the poll we did last week.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
That's a great battle.
Yeah.
That was, what's it called? That was on our 30G one that we did. That was Shaky's favourite battle because of the Bias B line in it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gangster. But I think, honestly,
you weren't around when Bias B started rap.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But Dunners deserves it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
He came first in the overall poll, so it's about time we did him.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, if we can get a poll done for the Watch Your Mouth or any Adelaide battles, obviously, I don't know.
Any suggestions at all? We'll have them locked in by say Tuesday or Wednesday. So we'll put that out to the people.
Don't be there on the 11th hour.
Yeah, be early. Comment right now. Message the pages.
Okay.
That's right. We want to go D.
I'm just like, I know some of us might not know of a battle that we want to see right now, but is there a battler in a battle you want to see right now?
What's it called? I actually have watched a few Watch Your Mouth video battles, and man, I really think Dusky versus Someone Sick was a good battle. But what's it called? Like, put it to the people.
The chat has a couple.
That's definitely one of the battles that I really liked. So
what's the chat saying?
The chat's got Obi versus Marty Martz, and there's also Soap Studs versus Oscar the Disciple. So there's a couple.
I wouldn't mind.
We've already got a few.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So there's plenty of battlers down there, and just put your hands up. Even if it is you put your hands up, because I know Marty Martz is keen to fucking show us all how he is doing. So put your own hand up, put someone else's hand up. But we want to have two of the better battles so we can showcase it for you straight up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they were all having a little bit of tears coming from the tear ducts. How none of them were mentioned in the current top 10. Show us what's top 10 worthy.
Yeah, show us exactly. Yeah.
We need the evidence.
In the next couple of weeks, we'll get our first guest on here because just after the holiday period's over and everyone's sort of getting back to normal.
Start doing some shit. Yeah.
I was about to bring that up. So anyone wondering, we do have a whole bunch of guests lined up. Quite a long list getting there already. We're trying to contact people all over Australia who are willing to chime in. We're going to have some live guests. We're going to have some people sending in videos. And then we're going to go out, some of us, and interview people live as well on location. So look forward to all of that. But in the meantime, make sure you're commenting on what we should watch this week. A few other things that we're going to keep saying. We need to get to 100 subscribers on our YouTube. So when that happens, we're going to review the 360 versus Cursor battle that you all want us to talk about. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you're following us on the socials. I just messaged a few people today and was getting the word out and stuff. So tell your friends, tell everyone. It's still very young days, but this is growing into something really fun and exciting.
Even tell your battle rap nana, bro. Like
exactly, get grandma
for
involved.
Real. I will battle not one grandma, but all the grandmas. Let's do a 4v1.
Exactly,
and then
Harlem
I
will
just
win,
take them all to town.
Say milk killer, it's beyond the milk killer. What do you call that?
Gilf, he's Gilf killer. Grandma, I'd like to
Gilf killer.
Grandma, I'd like to fight. He's a Gilf killer.
I'll milk those gills, yo.
We'll call them Gills. Grandma, I like to battle.
yeah. Gills.
Big shout out to Donkey. I know they're talking about doing all the promo for this FBL battle. I think there's a podcast going on. Not so up with the thing, but they do it every event apparently, and gives us some good views and some good people rolling through the door. So I should be on that one.
Yeah,
a week or two, but otherwise, Donkey's in for a fucking battle of his life, and maybe ready for it.
True. I know we've already mentioned it, Bades, but do you want to talk about the upcoming event at all before we bounce?
I do. I do have a little bit of bad news on the card. Unfortunately, I've had a battle that I have to pull. It's not G-Megs. It's not G-Megs at all. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, I have to pull Red versus Grinny.
Damn.
I am looking for a replacement for Grinny. So if anyone is keen to battle, he did have to pull out. What's it called? It's just personal reasons. Not going to go into it.
Yeah.
He still will be at the event. He will still be our MC. But yeah, unfortunately, he can't battle. So if anyone's keen to battle on the card, we've just had a position open up. So and Red's keen, man. So I've been in contact with Red, and I've hit up a few of the Watch Your Mouth boys, and they're quite a few of them are busy at that point. So yeah, if you know anyone or you're keen or anything like that, man, hit up my page.
I do think Blue's being incredibly cocky at the moment. Maybe we should just give him 2 battles.
Yeah, let me kill someone and get killed just so I even out. You know what I'm saying?
Just so I'm straight. Grinny's available or Red's available?
Red's available.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, at first you said Red pulled out. No, so Grinny had to...
No, Grinny pulled out, sorry. Grinny pulled out.
Okay, yeah. I was like, okay, that changes it up. But Blue, don't do that.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Grinny's the beast, Red's the bigger beast.
I'm going to join my night killer G-Bags, okay?
But yeah, if you know anyone or if anybody does want to jump on a card, it's Jan 24th at Bad Decisions Bar in Fitzroy. We've got Marty Martz versus Vanik headlining. We've got Bubba versus G-Megs. We've got Gypsy's first main card battle, and that's versus Juzzy, which is one of Frankie J's homeboys. Man, we've got quite a few good battles on that card, man. Oz versus
I just want to put it out around community. Red Riders make it.
Deliver you sound like a robot. You're talking on 1 to 0s. Yeah.
Sorry, you sound like a robot.
Yeah, what the fuck? Anyway, shout out Red Rider, I think.
Okay, so we're going to start a GoFundMe as well and deliver a new pair of Beats headphones.
No. What's it called? Mr. 30G said if we put him on the background for the next episode, he'll buy teams for us.
Yeah, get Harlem's frozen. What the fuck?
I'm frozen.
Yeah, you're frozen for us. Or for me.
No, he's not.
He's frozen for me. What the fuck, man?
This is chaos, lads.
Look,
maybe we should.
Anyway,
maybe
let's wrap this thing up.
You're back. Yeah, let's go there.
Let me just say. Okay, I don't know if this is the cleanest episode we've ever done.
But it's laughs. It's jokes. We'll take it.
But I just want to say happy holidays to everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
Happy New Year. I think next week is going to be a really exciting episode, as are the rest of them. But make sure you're subscribing to all the socials. Let us know what you want to see. who you want us to get on as a guest, and we'll try line that up. But yeah, let's wrap out. Any final shout outs?
So just before we do, if there's anyone in Melbourne that isn't keen to jump on here with us, I'm pretty sure me and Oz can put some time aside and come do an interview, just like some of our other boys are going to do up in Brisbane. We're keen. We can do the in person-to-person interview as well.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
We can hear you now. Deliver.
Yeah, sweet. What I was trying to say before is Vanek's making a lot of noise and he's got a lot of respect at the moment. So if you are a battle of any caliber, you'd be silly not to try to take that battle up.
To my Red Rider.
Yeah, it's a Red Rider, bro. Like Red Rider's a beast. You know, if you want your shot, people want on this list. They want on the top 10.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're gonna have to take a chance.
And he's undefeated. He's undefeated. So,
giving me what?
So,
Harlem's cracking up. I was like, honestly, I'm sounding funny.
Yeah, your voice started fucking up again. Yeah. We tried to play it off, though. We tried to play it off, you know? We tried, okay?
All right, boys.
Yeah, I think we call it there. Love you, leave you, everyone. Let's
thank you for copping it. Episode 4. We'll do better in episode 5.
Yeah, let's go. Bye.